Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings, now playing in theaters everywhere.
David and Randy with you this morning. Flyby to the AL wildcard race. It's getting pretty wild. Let's go through it here. The A's and the Jays. The A's can ill afford to give games away. They led by 6 at one point in this game.
Now it is.
George Springer, good piece of hitting. Into left. So the Jays put 2 on in the 9th, down 2. Next batter, Marcus Semien. Georgie said, Marcus, do something here. And Semien steps on that one. Don't even chase it. That's long gone. 3-run walk-off, his 34th home run of the season. The Blue Jays scored 9 in the final 2 innings and win 11-10. A's losing ground to the Red Sox. Indians at Fenway. Austin Hedges, deep to left, over the Green Monster off Nathan Eovaldi. So his 8th home run of the season ties the game at 3 apiece. To the bottom of the 7th, 2 on, no outs for Kyle Schwarber. Schwartz into the gap. Homered earlier in the game, drives in 2. That 344 for Boston since coming over in the trade. Red Sox win it 8-5. What about the Yankees taking on the Orioles? Giancarlo Stanton, he has been swinging a hot bat over the last month. Reaches out, he's so strong he can muscle that one over the center field wall. His 26th, Yanks up 1-0. They were down 3-2 in the bottom of the 10th. DJ LeMahieu smokes one through the gap, into right field. Here comes Tyler Wade, great slide, he's in, and we're tied at 3. We get more baseball, we go to the 11th. Stanton back up, Aaron Judge on second base. He runs well, ground ball. Here comes Judge. Throws up the line, Judge scores, Yankees win, the best team in baseball in games decided by 2 runs or less, and they do it again. 4-3 the final, they're left. So, Yanks and Red Sox win, A's lose. They are now 3 back of Boston for that final wild card. Both the Yankees and Red Sox an excellent chance to make the postseason, well over 80%. And they have 2 of the 3 easiest remaining schedules in the American League.
All right, to the festivities in Atlanta this afternoon, 3:30 Eastern on ABC. Alabama and Miami, the reigning national champions, have been unbeatable, really, in season openers. They've won 19 straight, second longest active streak in FBS, trailing only Ohio State's 22 in a row. But the Crimson Tide have a new quarterback in Bryce Young, and he's only attempted 22 passes in his college career. Young is the 10th quarterback to make his starting debut for Alabama in this Nick Saban era. But Alabama, listen, that defense has to try to stop the Eric King, and all he did last season was put up the highest QBR by a Miami quarterback since the metric was tracked in 2004. It's 109 touchdowns, responsible for our 4th most in the FBS since 2016. Roman Harper was once roaming that defensive backfield for the Tide, and he's with us now from Atlanta. In Miami's D'Eriq King is returning for really Roman what is technically his 6th collegiate season, and here come the national champs. So how should that Tide defense game plan to slow down a savvy veteran quarterback here in King?
Well, Randy, they plan on doing it by doing exactly what they got really good at doing last year by the end of the season, and that's playing a lot more zone defense on 1st and 2nd down. Playing zone defense allows everybody on the defensive side to keep their eyes in the backfield and really see those runs develop, especially the quarterback runs and the RPOs, or the run-pass options, off of those quarterback fakes. And that keeps everybody in position to play the run and the pass. And this is the baddest front 7 that Miami's going to have to face all year long, except the absolute possibility of playing Clemson late in the season. You got the linebacker core is just loaded with talent. Starting off with Christopher Allen on the edge and Will Anderson. These guys will be playing and disrupting all types of plays in Miami's backfield all day long. And also the middle linebackers, Henry To'oTo'o and Christopher Harris. Those 2 round out the best linebacking core in all of college football.
You mentioned the best front 7 maybe that Miami's going to face all season. It might be the best front 7 Nick Saban's had in a while there in Tuscaloosa, and that's saying something. Let's get to a segment now that we like to call Roman's Harping. It's the college football storyline that you, Roman, cannot stop talking about. What are you harping on today?
I'm harping on all the hype behind Clemson's defense. You know, they're led by James Scouskas, the 6-year linebacker. They're also talking about the vaunted, the highly touted defensive lineman led by the sophomore sensation, Brian Brazee. Hopefully I got that right. I know I did because I studied it all last night. And also, you know, but the last time we saw them on the national stage, they were getting carved up by Ohio State's offensive to the tune of, what, over 600 yards. They lost by 21 points, and they gave up. So do they have those problems fixed? That's what I'm harping on today. Are they still susceptible to the deep ball? Are they still going to give up the off-tackle runs of Georgia's offense? And are they going to be down and ready to play when they're ready to quick count them? And are they going to be, so that really nullifies all the, you know, organized chaos of the Brett Venables defense. So if they have those things fixed and those problems answered for me, then you might as well say they're going to be in the playoffs, and I think they'll win tonight because of those things as well.
That defense had to sit on that performance and just let it stew and fester for about 8 months. And according to the All-State playoff predictor, Georgia against Clemson is projected to have the largest impact on the playoff field of any game this season. That's Roman Harper with the insight on SportsCenter.
Coming up, Florida's favored by 23.5 against Florida Atlantic. So how could they be in danger week 1? Desmond Howard joins us to explain why the new-look Gators could be on upset alert. Plus, Shohei Ohtani sets a career high on the mound. We'll show you what he did on the hill against the Rangers. That plus half-hour headlines on the way.